Hi, this is Debbie at bookshopworm.com, or you can reach me at Twitter at bookshopworm1, or you can also reach me at Instagram at bookshopworm1. I'm going to go through the books that I have read or am reading, which is The Lost Girls. Good book. It's about a woman who has two children, and she goes and inherits a house. And it's like a spooky house. It's very good. I like how she writes. I'm only on page 60, but I can already tell I'm going to really like it. It's great. It puts you right in there. It's showing, not telling. And that was what the problem I had with this book, which was a good book. It was called All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. It was good, but it told instead of showed. And as a writer, we all hear that. You have to show a person what is happening. Stephen King put one time, like you're watching a movie, tell the person what you're seeing. Don't tell the person how to feel. And that's what the book did. It wanted you to feel so bad for the protagonist, but you can't do that by constantly talking about the protagonist and how she feels. It's just not good. So I like the book, but it grated on me in the end. Then I read The Two-Family House, which was excellent. It was good. There we go. It's a good book. It's about two women, and in the stormy night, something happens. They both give birth on the same night. And so they make a fateful decision that will forever alter the course of their lives. It's good. It's a little dry, but I do recommend it. So there's The Two-Family House by Linda Cohen. I have all these books, but I have so many that it's hard to keep track of all of them. Life or Death by Michael Robotham was excellent read. It's about Audie Palmer. He spent 10 years in prison for a crime he says he didn't commit. He escapes the day before he's to be released. So it's like, why did he do that? It's a mystery and it's a thriller. And Michael Robotham, he writes such good books. He has about 10 out there. Any of his books are good. I recommend him in general. The Girls by Emma Cline was a great book. It's about the Manson family girls, but it's loosely based. And yes, as one reviewer said, it does, the ending. We know what happened in the Manson family murders. They killed Sharon Tate and they killed LaBianca couple the next night. But it goes through one of the girls. I think it's based on Linda Kasabian, who was the prosecutor's for best witness against Manson back in '69. It's based on her, the Evie, the character, and it's good. It shows it through her eyes. There's a couple movies out there that are pretty good too. It's about Manson. I would look through Kindle, look through the Amazon Video, just put in like Manson family, and it'll come up. It's Linda Kasabian's version. Go through that. Either watch it or read this. Really good. And this is very well written. I just got this book. I don't know much about it. The font is large, which, believe it or not, drives me crazy, but that's okay. I'll get used to it. It looks good, and I like that Suicide Forest. It terrifies me, the thought of even going there. And I saw the movie, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was good just because of the subject matter. But here's my new hat. Like it? And now we're going to do my birthday haul. So see ya and subscribe.